YouTube? How's it going? It's Peak Bigfoot.
Yo, it's Schmicks, and you are listening to
The Third Floor.
It is February 25th, 2021, episode 21. And today we have a very special guest. Introduce yourself, King Jawley.
Hi, guys. My name is King Jawley. I am a Twitch streamer and a king.
I like that.
Straight to the point.
Sometimes I'm both.
And today we got kind of a interesting mix. We've only had a couple guests on in the past, but we've never done it live. So we'll see what happens. We have a few different topics on hand, but I think mainly we're going to be talking about Twitch. We're going to be talking about what it's like to be a small streamer and why we like streaming, why we like gaming, and just some random questions. So if anyone in the chat is watching and wants to put a question down in the chat or a certain topic, feel free. Halo guy, great to see you in there.
Hey, shout out to Halo guy.
Right on.
Yeah.
So was there any questions you had right off the bat there, Tweak Bigfoot?
Well, that's the thing. So I was like sitting in my car, driving to work the other day, and I was like, okay, what would be a good topic for the podcast this week? And I was thinking, like, we're all affiliated on Twitch, and it's like, where do we go to from, like, what's next? Like, what's the next step? Is it partner? Is it just trying to grow your brand? What's, like, the next step, you know? So I thought it'd be, like, the good first question is, like, what do we do next? What do we do?
That's a great question. What would you say, King?
Well, for me personally, what's next? I have a couple ideas as far as like the kind of like stream events I want to do. So I got affiliated last year on Twitch, and I've been streaming for about 5 years on and off. I've never really had the time to take it seriously until now. I recently got a job in my field, which is media, photos, videos, and stuff like that. So before I got that job, you know, the priority was getting a job in that field. Twitch wasn't really much of a focus, but now that I am where I am, I can kind of do Twitch on the side as a part-time hobby, right? Nice. So that was the biggest goal. Now I'm affiliated. So what's next, man? I don't know. Last couple of weeks, I've been thinking maybe partner's possible. You know, we've had some pretty great streams. I mean, I have personally. And it's kind of opened my eyes that maybe this can go to another level. So next, Fred, nothing specifically. I do obviously want to see more growth. You know, you can never not grow enough.
Right.
So the biggest thing on my radar right now is I want to do a charity stream.
Nice.
When the next God of War comes out.
That's awesome, man.
It's going to be like a month-long event. So I'm one of the
a month-long stream.
Basically.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not going to sleep. No, it's going to be like a month-long event. So I want to do a playthrough of the first 3 God of War games. Nice. Just for fun, just to like get myself refreshed with the story and all that, and maybe bring some people to it who are interested in the series. When I get to the 4th God of War, so God of War 2018,
such a good game.
So good, good, such a good game. I want to do sort of like a pre-charity stream where I will be raising money for the charity in question, still deciding what that's going to be. But I'm going to also be donating my hair.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So I want to, when the new God of War comes out, I'm talking a lot about this. When the new God of War comes out, I want to cosplay as Kratos. Nice. You know, dad bod Kratos is going to be great. So I'm going to have my head shaved. So I figure I might as well donate that as well. Nice. So we're going to use God of War 2018 to kind of set that up. And anyone who donates can choose a spot on my head to shave. But at the end of that, man. Yeah. At the end though, I'm gonna lop it all off and get ready for the next game. So that's nice. Like my next like big thing on stream.
That sounds really cool, man.
Yeah,
I like those donation charity streams. Those are really cool, and I think they get people kickstarted and really help like just make a positive impact while at the same time being able to just meet a lot of new people on the platform.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a kind of a 2-for-1 thing. You know, I do one stream, I get, you know, obviously we raise money for a great charity, and then also hopefully I get a bit of growth in there as well.
Definitely. Yeah. And meeting the right people is always good, especially people that are willing to donate and help out in a humanitarian way. That's so cool.
Hopefully.
For sure.
And God of War will be sick too. I'm not too big on the series, but I know Tweaked is.
Unreal. That God of War 4 like, from 2018 is the best game I've ever played in my life. It is without a doubt the best game I've ever played.
That's a big accolade. You know?
It's so good. it's made me cry twice. I,
Nice.
That's awesome.
I beat every time I
Nice.
beat it, I cry. It's such a good game.
Love to hear it.
Right on.
It's really
Um,
good.
I see a few people in chat. Great to see everybody there. If you're just joining us now, I would encourage, if you have any questions or comments, any questions for King, our special guest today, let us know in the chat, and I'm sure he'd be willing to answer.
Right?
And
Home
thank you for the
address, he's
compliment on the
got it.
sunnies. We got a cool,
Bank
we
number,
got
he's
sunglasses,
got
we
it.
got a crown. We got Nick with a nice toque,
Yeah, I do like
a
this too.
beanie if you're in the States.
He just had to show up. That's all. He brought himself, and that's special as it is.
I got the whole costume thing down here, but I'll leave that for another time. Yeah, no,
the
I like.
stream's been popping off for both of you guys. What's the secret sauce? What's been happening the last month?
Become friends with Didact's hand, probably.
Okay. Get
I
on
mean,
the
yeah,
Discord.
Honestly, yeah. Shout out to Didact. His like being involved in his community has definitely helped me
Mhm.
grow. You know,
Yeah,
we've
I would
got
agree.
a great set of people in that community.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, I
None of them
found
play
it-
PlayStation though.
Yeah, you're the PlayStation guy in our crew. I mean, is there anybody else on PlayStation?
Not that I know of. It's
Yeah,
either
like, I'm
PC or
aware.
Xbox.
PC or
But-
Xbox, I think so.
But that's why I'm also the only one to wear a crown. So
That's true.
that's what it is. I said it. You know.
Had to be out there. Had to be
like
out
it.
there. Well, Jared, before we get away from it, what's your next step for Twitch? Like, what are you doing next?
That's a good question. There's a lot of things I want to do with Twitch, but at the end of the day, I think my main goal is to just, and it's kind of a 2-for-1, I guess. It's meeting people and just having a lot of fun. If I ever stop doing either of those two things, I'm done.
Mhm.
If I'm not having fun and I'm not meeting people and experiencing that community life of Twitch, I think that's the most important to me, the most sacred. And so I've really enjoyed that. And then everything else is kind of auxiliary. Like there's been huge support from some key players, and with as far as like this Discord we're in, I'm in multiple Discords, and there's just a lot of support for this little group we're in. So as far as being a small streamer, it's been really cool the last couple months. I've been starting to take it a little more serious and try to stream daily. It doesn't work out all the time with being a student still, but
Totally.
my goals for the future would be just to see the growth and let kind of let that automatically happen as I meet more people and get more gameplay out there. I want to become more competitive too, and again, that's just with time. Play a lot of
Mhm.
Halo 5, a lot of MCC. So I think a lot of things for me are more. We'll see what happens, because sometimes I set a lot of goals that I don't fulfill, and I get upset at myself. So that's one thing I'm trying to work on with my stream. And so
I'll drink to that.
Nice.
yeah, I just want to have positivity, and it's not easy all the time. I can be especially when I'm playing Halo 5, man. I can be just gnarly, just a pissed off kid. So
Toxic AF, dude.
so now my new joke is to be toxically positive. So we're
Nice.
gonna try that out,
Hey, let's
but
go.
see how it
I want to
goes.
try that. I just keep forgetting.
Just
Right?
keep forgetting. Yeah.
keep forgetting to be positive.
Be angry. You know? Why not?
I see a question in the chat. Is your goal to be a FT streamer, a featured
Full-time.
streamer? Oh, full time. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we can all answer that. I'm gonna say no for myself. I think this will always be probably something that I really enjoy, but I don't think I'm headed towards full time. But that's just my answer. So how about you two?
You go ahead. You go first.
No, yeah, I have no plans. It's like I want to go back to school, get another degree. But like Twitch is just a fun hobby for me. I'm doing it for like a month and a half now, and it's like just a fun hobby. I like boot up a game. I'm like playing it, so I might as well just stream it. And yeah, so like for me, full time, no. I could like do full time hours in a sense. Like I could fit that into my day right now, but it's not my goal.
That's fair. I think the answer isn't no, but it's also not yes right now.
Mhm.
I'm not going to stop streaming anytime soon. I love
Right.
streaming. I love playing video games, and I love entertaining people. So I definitely see me doing this long term. If it gets to a point where like I've got a following and I'm making, it's not about the money for me right now.
Right.
But if it ever gets to the point where like I'm making a good amount of money, then yeah, I can see myself doing full time, because not only can I play video games, but my my field of work is also kind of involved in this, like with editing, and
Mhm.
there could be like some video stuff in there somewhere that I could do. So I feel like my skill set that I've taught myself for the last few years can apply to Twitch. So eventually, maybe yes, I could see myself doing this full time. I'm not gonna like quit my job tomorrow,
Right.
but maybe one day.
Nice.
I
Yeah, you're
hope to
definitely
see
in
you
that
there.
market. You're in that industry, dude. So
Yeah.
it's definitely a good head start.
Yeah. I think I work two jobs, and plus like being in a relationship where I've got to put time into that as well. I can't justify just doing Twitch all the time,
Right.
but I think I do have an advantage with my current skill set that might be able to like boost me to the next level.
Oh, totally.
That's awesome. Thanks for that question, Skizzles. Hope I'm saying that right. I know you've been following me for a while, but I always said Skills. I think it's Skizzles. Hard to say. Yeah. No one can say my name right.
Might need new glasses.
There you go, dude.
Yeah.
Speaking of names and hard to say names, Slinks has a great question. How did you guys get your names? And
I was
I'll
hoping
just-
that would come up. That's a good
yeah,
story.
it's a great question, Slinks. And I'll just start by saying my name is hard to say. There's a lot of people that call me Shmicksy or
Schmicksy?
Schmickles or something weird. Like they can't say Schmicksy for some reason.
Schmickles.
But it's actually from college. Guy, hockey player, he would always call me Schmicks. And I just thought it was such a funny name. So then I just add Schmicksy because I used to be called Wixie from my last name. So yeah, here we are. I changed my gamer tag. I think it was 2016. Changed it over, and I was like, you know what? It's worth $10 just to have this really cool, goofy name.
Yeah.
So this is the Schmicks Mix, and I'm Schmicksy, and that's how I got my name.
Shut up, Oh, good time.
It's hilarious that it was a hockey player that gave you that name. I've been watching a lot of Letterkenny, and just the way those like I don't know if you guys know that show, but the hockey players in that show, they talk exactly like that, Shmicksy.
Yeah,
I think that's hilarious.
Dude, literally, guys at our college talked like that. It was so odd. They're like, "What's up, stupid dumb dog? Go class now." And you're like, "What the hell did you just say?" Like,
yeah.
what?
There was always this like weird slang we had. It was
It was
goofy.
weird.
I was at the gym today, and I overheard some guys. They just got there, walked up to the machine, and just like as loud as this dude could hear, "Yeah, man, we're gonna fucking rock some rear delties." So, me and my
Some
friend,
rear
was like,
delties.
some rear delties.
Delties.
Yeah, hockey
Who
lingo's
said
funny.
that?
Yeah,
All right.
dude.
Tweaked, I'll let you go next for this
All right.
question.
Dude, honestly, sadly, I don't know. I think Bigfoot's real. Like, I actually do believe it's a real creature, or it was a real creature at some point. And it existed. So, like, Bigfoot, just like I believe it. So it must be that. Couldn't tell you though. But literally no idea. I've had it for so long. Like, I've had Tweak Bigfoot since like 2008.
You're an OG.
So, like,
You're
yeah,
OG.
I've always had it, and I've like I almost changed it at one point. But no, I don't know how I got it. Outside of like I like Bigfoot, but like I have an email and it's Bigfoot on crack, so I think I must have really existed Bigfoot at some point.
Like I have tweaked Bigfoot on crack,
Yeah, like
big meth foot.
big meth foot. I don't know what.
Yeah,
the
that's my
hell it
theory.
was.
It's like my theory was you were tweaked, and then you thought you saw Bigfoot.
Yeah,
like
but it's
that.
dude. Like I know I wasn't. I don't remember. I must have just thought it was cool. But on the note of changing gamer tags, really quick, I was going through old clips, my Xbox and my OneDrive, and I have a clip that has a Wix 119 in it. I was like, oh, that's old.
Yeah,
That's
my
real
old gamer tag. I just
Right.
had to think of
119.
something that was like, I don't know why I didn't put 117. I think it's so dumb, but whatever. I had to
don't-
change it.
I'm not the chief, but I knew the guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew
Is
him.
it the same regiment, just not the chief?
Not the chief.
Yeah.
Could
Fair
have
enough.
Mr. King.
Yeah, so Jawley comes from years ago when I worked at summer camp. So Jawley is a combination of my name, my first and last name, Jake Hawley. And at summer camp, there was a coworker I had who that's how we talked to each other. Like we didn't call each other our first names. We just call each other by our combined our combined first and last name. So I was Jawley for a summer. That wasn't ever my gamer tag up until about 2 years ago. You guys know my Halo gamer tag, my Xbox Live, Mr. Chugbutt. That was my first ever Twitch moniker when I first started streaming. I don't know. I think it's gonna sound weird. I was in bed one day just like thinking about the concept of butt chugging. I was like, who the fuck came up with that idea? Who's at a party? I was like, no, not a cake stand. Here, shove it up my ass. Who thought of
Get
that?
it up there.
I was just thinking about that one day, and I was like, butt chugging is weird. And then for some, like, I don't know where it came from, but I just thought of chug butt. Chug butt.
It's
You know?
weird, but I like it.
It's weird, but I like it. So I
If it
threw
was
that
good
on
enough
my
to make an Xbox username, it was probably
Yeah.
pretty thoughtful.
exactly. My first ever Twitch name, like first ever, was Chug Butt the Beard. And then I started streaming, and then I became Mr. Chug Butt. I changed it from that a couple years ago because I thought if I'm gonna ever take Twitch seriously and like ever become a big streamer, like as naive as a thought that could be. I got to be easily, like more easily marketable.
Accessible to kids.
Accessible, not so much, but just like more marketable. Like, can you imagine what that logo would be for Chug Butt?
Yeah, no kidding. Might not be very family friendly.
Exactly, just like a face, nose deep in an ass or something. Like, I don't know.
Might be the wrong platform. Exactly. Might have to find a different platform.
Yeah. And then OnlyFans came out, and I'm really kicking myself.
Can't go back now.
Can't go back now. No. So I thought, I don't know. Hey, what could go in front of Jawley? King, great.
Let's do it.
Crowns are
like
cool.
It, man.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to be more easily marketable.
Nice.
The name Jawley's existed for years.
I remember the first time I came into your stream, which was like probably less than a couple months ago, and I saw you and I'm like, man, that guy's wearing a crown. I wonder if he's going to wear it all stream. And then I realized you always wear it, and I was like, holy crap.
I wear this during my business meetings at work sometimes. Like,
yeah, I think, this might come up as a question in chat, but I was kind of wondering, like, and I've asked this before, but does the crown hurt? Does it bother you?
Oh yeah, it doesn't hurt too much. So like it's a weird shape. I think it's adhered to my head, like molded to my head shape. So like it's kind of askew, so I have to turn it a certain way for it to sit properly on this thing. And then you got to like find a way to tuck the headphones on there, which isn't very comfortable. And then when my girlfriend bought it for me, because she's wonderful, she bought this crown for me. Shout out to Katie. It had foam. It had foam around the inside. But with the foam, it didn't sit on my head properly. It just kind of sat on my hair. So I had to take the foam off. But the foam was glued there, and the glue is still dried to the inside. So sometimes I get little scrapes, and like if you look, like you probably see, maybe not right now, but there's definitely like a line somewhere where the crown sits, and it gets sweaty, and it's not the most comfortable thing at all.
Fashion is painful.
Fashion is painful. I do this for the viewers, and I don't even ask anything for it. Just use my channel reward points, and I'll be happy. That's all I do this for.
Hey, nice, dude.
Yeah, nice. That's awesome. Well, thank you very much for the question, Slinks. That was a great question.
Great question.
I see lots of people in the chat. Great to see you guys. See Death Base in there. Great
hey, Death Base.
Oh, DB's here? Sick.
DB's a part of the people that I would call like huge time hype people.
Yeah, dude.
And along with hype people like that, I see a question by the hype man as well. Didax Hand is asking, what streamers do you look up to or draw inspiration from?
Ooh.
So instead of me starting, I'm going to let, who wants to start? You guys pick.
Yeah,
I talk too much. You go ahead.
I'll start. Who do I watch? It's gonna sound cheesy AF, but like I watch Didax stream all the time and take tips. And I'm like, okay, like this is how I can do this. Or, like this is how I'll watch his editing. I'm like, this is how I can edit something. So definitely like Didax. But who else would I watch? I used to watch like Kriparian play Hearthstone, or I'd watch like Kibler play Hearthstone. Now I'll just watch like Gus Johnson. If people know who that is, he's a sketch comic on YouTube, and he's playing Skyrim right now. And I just want to be funny like him. Just like, okay, he's funny, and this is like, I'm not gonna copy his humor, but like, how do you be funny and like on the fly interacting? Like, what can I say? But other than that, like, yeah, I just kind of watch my friends. But I'd say like definitely take like points from Didax editing and his posting, and how to like stream and how to be on like stream, and then like little humor tips from Gus Johnson. Yeah, that's kind of who I watch.
Nice. King, do you want to go or do you want me to go? What do you think?
You go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to echo exactly what Nick said right there about watching Didax. I guess it's been, well, I originally met him on Mixer, so it's been a long time.
What's Mixer?
What's Mixer? So I just got monetized on Mixer, and that's when it actually, like a couple months later, that's when it went down. So then they, some of us came onto Twitch, and so I watched Didax grow so quickly on Twitch. So I watched a lot of his streams and just, really learned how to like do more than just stream, but just get into other people's communities and really like invest in people. And I think that's such a good part of what Twitch is, especially for a small streamer. So that's some big lessons I learned. As far as big streamers I watch like a lot of Nated, Vetoed, even Ubernick. So kind of these really, bigger in the Halo community streamers. And some of them are competitive and some of them are there for a personality. So someone like Vetoed is very good. He's got a good personality, but he's very competitive, very talented. So I've learned a lot of, just technique and practice and how to be a great Halo 5 player from him. But then on the entertainment side, I see people like Ubernick who are just real personalities that get to be having so much banter with their chat. So that's the kind of stuff I love. So I'm trying to find that balance between being competitive, but also like being a chill guy who wears, dumb glasses and just has fun playing Halo and playing COD and games I love.
Nice.
So I would say those are the main people. And then as far as YouTube, I mean, kind of a controversial pick, but I've always kind of thought PewDiePie is just such a weirdo. And for some reason, I always have hair that looks like him, or like I'm kind of like the discount PewDiePie. So
Walmart PewDiePie.
Yeah, exactly. So just trying to be fun but also at the same time, I don't want to suck. So I always want to try and get better. So I guess those are the people I really look up to.
Totally.
Nice.
Totally. I do want to give a big shout out to Didact. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but obviously amazing streamer, really, really genuinely nice guy. When I first met him, we've kind of always had like a sort of not like a friendly sort of rivalry type thing. When I first met him, we challenged each other to whoever gets 250 followers first gets a sub from the other person.
Nice.
And I think I lost that. I did lose that challenge, but he subbed to my channel anyways because that's the kind of guy he is.
Oh, nice guy.
Yeah, I love watching Didact, and I love playing with that guy. He's really cool. Mm-hmm. Another person I want to shout out is like Legend. Do you guys know Legendary 117?
I do.
Yeah, that guy. I watch him every morning during work. And if there's any kind of streamer that I want to embody, it's him because he's so inclusive, so positive. He plays with anyone that is willing to play with him. I don't know if I can get behind the no cussing thing, but to each their own. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but he doesn't cuss.
Yeah, he's a clean guy.
He's a clean guy, straightforward, straight shooter, and I love that.
I couldn't do it.
I can't do it. No. Big streamers. It's hard for me because a lot of the bigger streamers are really known for their skills, their pro skills. I can't. I'll never have time to catch up to that. So it's hard for me to look up to those streamers. There are you mentioned PewDiePie. I want to shout out Markiplier because he's one of my bigger influences. Nice. Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. PewDiePie is cool. So I like those guys because those are the kind of guys that the people they get by on their personality, which is pretty much what my stream is 100%. You guys see me play Halo, I can't do it, but I try to keep it a good time anyways. I'm all about the personality. So anyone that can showcase that on their streams, those are the people I look up to.
Nice, dude. That was a really good question, Didact. I appreciate that one.
Really good one.
And like we said, we appreciate you.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoy that ego boost there, Didact.
If he was fishing, dude. If he was fishing, he got a whale of cash.
Seriously.
Yeah, man.
I know you're not fishing, Didact. You're not fishing.
And I see there's lots of people in chat. So if anyone has any other questions, feel free to drop them down.
We'll keep going.
Might have to add a bit though. Yeah, as far as the games I like to play, we could talk a bit about that too.
Sure.
I'm kind of in the camp of playing a lot of Halo, dabble a bit in COD. I tried to learn ESO. That's just hard as balls. Nick was very patient with me, trying to teach me, but maybe next time it'll be easier because now I know the freaking controls this time. So
yeah, you got it.
So those are the kind of games I play. How about you two? I know you guys both play COD. You both play some Halo, but what kind of abstract games do you guys play?
Yeah, I'll this one. So I'm always playing my main game was Fallout 76, but I just I played it for a few weeks, so I got my start. I'm growing, but then I was like, you know what? I don't like this game. I stopped enjoying it. So I switched back to ESO. So I stream ESO pretty much every day. I love that. I love playing Elder Scrolls Online. That's fantastic. I think that's pretty out there because not a lot. I mean, it's not, but not a lot of people watch it. And then I'll stream random things. I streamed Sunset Overdrive one day. I streamed COD Zombies more than once. I'll stream that maybe once every 2 weeks. Some Diablo 3 in there. Really just RPGs, but mostly Elder Scrolls Online. That's what I'm streaming. Unless I ever find a way to stream World of Warcraft, then you'll never see me again, and I will lose my soul to that game.
You'll just main it all day.
Genuinely, dude. If I could play it every day, if I could play it reasonably and stream it, I'd be a full-time streamer. I would never stop playing that game. So if anyone has a hookup for that, just let me know.
Yeah, dude, that's your crack, bro.
I love World of Warcraft. Oh, it's so good.
Let's say you get him tweaked.
Dude, that's how I'm just freaking out. Orcs.
Horde, 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 horde.
I remember the first time I tuned into King, it was I think you were playing Warzone. And I was
Probably.
like, oh man, somebody that only plays Warzone. And then the more I see your streams, the more Halo I see. So like love to see
go.
that.
The only reason I'm playing Halo at all is because of a certain guy named Halo Guy 117.
7127.
A few other numbers.
Yeah, he's got a whole area code in there. But yeah, the only reason I'm playing Halo at all is because he gifted it to me on Steam, and I wasn't gonna buy it on Steam, but he gifted it to me. I was like, all right, here we are, and yeah, now I'm part of the Halo squad, and I wouldn't look back.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that being said, I do love my battle royale games. You know, Apex. I'd play a little Fortnite back in the day, not so much now. Yeah, some Warzone. I played PUBG for about a week. Wasn't very good at it. I think I tried H1Z1 battle royale. I love battle royale games. I don't get behind the whole like every time someone announces a new battle royale game, all I see in the comments is like, oh, another battle royale. I love battle royale. It's so fun. Cool concepts, you know. So I definitely I've steered away from those games though. I really like my fantasy games, so like my single player fantasy games. So you guys you saw me rocking. What's that?
Jack 3.
Jack 3, yeah. Love Jack 3. That was a great game. I've been rocking Skyrim a lot lately. You know, so
Skyrim's fun.
Yeah, it's a 10-year-old game now, but hey, I'll play it. Whatever.
There's still so much to like, especially on stream. People can be like, "Oh, like do this," and you're like, "All right,
go there."
All right, cool. I'm gonna go do that. Plus, it's like it's such a bugged out game. The weirdest, funniest shit happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, man.
I'm still working on a little funny montage for that game. It'll be coming out soon, but yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about there.
It's a classic Bethesda shenanigans, hey?
Exactly.
Oh, I've seen a clip. It's really good. It's good.
Is it the one where the girl clips through the ground?
Yeah.
No, oh man. I love like when I'm able to make like when a game makes me laugh out loud on stream, like power laugh. It's my favorite moments.
I see Slinks is a little upset we don't have any Rocket League in here. I know one person that 1v1 Slinks had a great time doing that.
That was unreal.
That was very cool. You know, I tried Rocket League and there was some nights where I was like, man, I hate this game. I just am so bad at it. And then there was one night where I got like the super lucky clip. I put it up on Twitter because I don't know. I guess it's way rarer than I thought it was. So I just got lucky and had one of those little backwards kicks into the goal.
Unreal.
But yeah, it's a fun game. It's a cool game. But like, if you want someone to follow for Rocket League, follow Slinks. Unbelievable player.
Dude,
really nice young fella.
I'm like gold 3. And Slinks is like, hey, like we should play like 1v1. I was like, after a bunch of like chatting, I was like, okay, sure. Absolutely nutted me. It was insane. I couldn't believe it. Just killed me. It was like 16-1 at one point. I was like, what the hell? Okay. Unreal player. Unreal player.
Yeah, and a young guy. Got some young blood. Lots of time to
go pro.
Develop that skill.
Yeah, you got to start early nowadays, man.
Yeah. Like I'm going into Halo tournaments and I'll stream them and I'm playing guys that are like 17, 18 years old and like I can't do a thing against them. Like they've been playing the game for 3 years and they just have everything down and I'm just this old fogey mid-20s that can't do anything.
Just trying to relive the good years, right?
Yeah,
exactly where I'm at because I was at 17.
This ain't Halo 3, man.
This ain't Halo 3, man. Well, if there's no questions in the chat right now, I got one for you guys.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Do you guys remember the first game you ever streamed?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And people who watch my stream will know this. That it's goofy. Like, so I probably did one single like 5-second stream of Hearthstone, but I'm not going to count that. Like the first time I seriously streamed a game was Firewatch. That was the first game I ever streamed.
Such a good game.
And I think it's funny because when you stream in Elgato, like I have to on Mac. I mean, I can use OBS, but it's a lot harder on my CPU. It's a big old thing. So I'm streaming on Mac, and you have to use Elgato. So it's not as hard on your CPU, and you can't change the game you're streaming there. Like it will not let you change the game. So every single day that I stream, it always tells my viewers, "Oh, Tweak Bigfoot's going live playing Firewatch." And I'm like, I'm not effing playing Firewatch anymore. Fantastic game. I did just play it a few weeks ago, but like it's not when I'm playing. So I boot up COD right after this. It'll be like, oh, I'm playing Firewatch.
I think it's just trying to remind you every time. It's not going to let you forget.
Nope.
that you started with Firewatch.
Gotta cherish those memories, man.
You'll never forget your roots.
I do love Firewatch. Don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic game. But literally, as we're talking about this, I now remembering that I have to go into my video producer and change it again from not Firewatch to something else.
Brutal, man.
Rough.
That's the first game I ever streamed.
I mean, even if it's a great game, it would be frustrating. Like if mine always said like Halo 3, I'd be like, oh my goodness, I'm playing Cold War. Like just stop.
Just chill.
So I get you. That's really funny.
First game I ever streamed.
First game I streamed was a Halo 5 game. I remember it was on Mixer. And the guy was like, yeah, it's not very hard to stream. And I was like, can you do it from your console? And he's like, yeah. I was like, really? That's it? And he's like, yeah. So I pushed record or stream, I guess. And just went live. Probably terrible pixelated stuff because my upload speed was bad at the time. And I remember I was just like, I got a kill tack. And I was just jamming. I'm like, oh, like, what if somebody saw that and no one was watching? But then I was like, man, that'd be really cool. And like, what if this was a fun thing? And so I kind of remember that stream. I even remember the first map I played on. It was Mercy from Halo 5, kind of that remake of Haven from Halo 4. And I remember playing it and being like, this could actually be a fun thing. Like, what if I meet cool people?
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of a fun memory to hold on to for me.
Right on.
How about you, King?
My first game, this was back when I owned an Xbox One. I used the Kinect as a camera. I went all out, bought the adapter and everything. Battlefield 1.
Oh, good game. Wait,
Nice.
Star Wars or regular? That's Battlefield.
No, like Battlefield, like EA Battlefield. I guess
It's like the field, not the front.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got it. Whoops.
The field, not the front. That's the title of my next stream.
That's
Yeah, Battlefield 1. The first guy I ever watched on Twitch was playing Battlefield. He was like one of the top players in Ireland or something like that.
Nice.
And yeah, I don't know. He inspired me to start streaming. I was like, well, I have no one to play with. I don't know what to play, so I might as well play Battlefield 1 with this guy. God awful. Had a blast.
Yeah, it always starts with humble beginnings where we're like, what are we doing? And then it's fun to kind of look back and be like, man, like what a cute little innocent guy. Just wanted to play some games on Twitch, you know?
I found some of my old clips from way back in the day. Man.
Yeah, it can be cringy looking back, even just a few years, and be like,
yeah.
what was that guy?
Yeah, somebody once clipped me. I was eating pizza on stream. Someone clipped me taking a bite of pizza because apparently the way I bit the pizza was weird looking, and he just decided to clip that. Provocative, yeah.
Gets the people going.
It's awesome.
Yeah, good times. I'll have to show you those clips sometime.
Nice. Looks like Slinks found my clip. If he likes it, then I'm satisfied. Slinks
All right,
is just he's a Rocket League god, man.
Yeah, no, I think I'm jumping off your humble beginnings thing. Just like being bad at streaming or making videos first out the gate, I think is like better for your career. Because I think if you started tomorrow and you knew how to do like hard pro edits and you know how to do killer thumbnails and like you were really engaging, you would never like, I don't know, I feel like you wouldn't respect it as much. Like I look back at my first video and it's a Rainbow Six video I recorded with my laptop mic, like built-in mic. And it's like talking, but it's like, hey, it's like echoey.
Yep.
And it's a terrible quality thing, but I learned like, okay, I have to record this way. I have to use this headset, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like even right now, like I'll probably look back in a couple of years and be like, oh man, like how come it sounded like that? Why didn't I balance that audio? And it's like, so the more we get going, the more we can tweak these little things.
Yeah, what was I thinking? Wear those glasses on a podcast. What the fuck?
Yeah, like, exactly.
Few years from now, I'll be like, why was I ever wearing a crown? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Right.
I can't see that changing though, to be honest.
I find
It's
it
part of
fun
me
that there's
now.
like themes, you know, like for yours, King, it's kind of like the kingdom. It's like everyone's welcome to the kingdom, and that's such a cool idea. And then Tweaked, you have kind of this, Bigfoot crossing and forest and kind of this
Like on the nature.
Yeah, very very natural. I don't really have a theme too much. Mine's more like, hey, it's the Shmicksy. So I'm trying to find that niche, and it's okay. I'm not like in a rush, but I think like I take a lot of tips from you guys in like the way you can kind of market your theme. And when people come, they're like, oh, I'm in the kingdom, or oh, dude, like I'm in the, what do you call yours, Tweaked? Is it
I used to call it the Wild Zone.
the Wild Zone? Yeah.
That was like a
love
long
that.
time ago.
Yeah.
I used to be like,
Zone.
YouTube, how's it going? Tweet Bigfoot, welcome back to the Wild Zone.
The
I was
Wild
like-
Zone. My apologies. I was trying to remember what you called it on YouTube
Okay.
because I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah, I don't want to do it anymore. I just kind of focus on like, I don't know, like a campy nature kind of thing, but maybe I should go back to Wild Zone.
It works with your Firewatch roots, man.
Yes, it does. I love Firewatch. I got one more question for you guys. And it's, do you think being part of a Discord helps? Like, I know we're probably all going to say yes, but like, do you think you would have grown as fast without it?
For me, I haven't seen like where people are coming from as far as like, are they coming from Discord? I think I know people like Mr. Bear, for example. I don't know if you guys know Mr. Bear. I only know of him because of Discord.
Exactly.
So I imagine some people maybe have come from other Discords to see me. I don't think it's made a drastic impact. I think if I stopped using like Discords, I don't think I'd see a difference, to be honest.
Okay.
That's just at the stage I'm at now. Years down the road, who knows what'll happen?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough. I would say, at least in my case, I think those connections have helped quite a bit. Sorry, I'm just seeing King's audio is a little low, so
I can turn my mic up.
Yeah, have it balanced. As long as tweaked is fine, then King will just get you to turn yours up.
What? No, just kidding.
How's this?
Oh, so much better.
Sounds good.
Hit me with that voice.
Hey.
Yeah, as far as the Discord, I think it's been really cool. It's been cool being a part of the Cryptum. That's the one I'm probably the most active in. I'm in other Discords. I joined King's not too long ago, so we could do some Halo chat. But if I have to be honest with myself and everyone, I'm not really like too used to Discord. I've only seriously been on it for the last like maybe half a year. So I would say it at the very least, it correlates with the growth I've had. So yeah, I think it's good to get a bunch of people that want to stream and watch each other and hang out, and it does help. But I guess it's weird. I wonder if it'd be weird to go back and try it without, just stream and see what happens. But yeah, I feel like it's always easier when you have people lurking. I've always said lurking is like the backbone of Twitch. If you get a few people lurking, it just helps so much to be like, oh, so there's a new person in, and then you have people that can be a mod if they need to. And that kind of stuff helps quite a bit.
Yeah, lurkers are great. That's why, like, every so often in my stream, I'll be like, "Hey guys, my name's King Jawley. We're playing this." I'll say that like 3 or 4 times a stream, just in case there's someone new lurking.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, I'm going to turn everything up a little bit. I hear there's some audio issues, so I'll just see if I can turn it up.
Sweet.
Overall.
While you're doing that, I'll answer. I don't think a Discord's a necessity. Like, you don't need to have one. I know for me, like, I'm pretty much affiliated because of the Discord that we're all in. Like, I would have got there eventually, I think, without it. But the reason I've affiliated so fast is because of the Discord. So, like, I'm very thankful for the Cryptum one, Dax Cryptum server, 7th Service, 7th Heaven, the Hyper Center, which is Dakota's. But I think it was Slinks that said to me, like, man, you should make a Discord. And I was like, I just don't think I could fill it. Like, I don't think it would be beneficial to people in it, And I like it a lot. I liked it. I use it, but I only use it to like self promo. I like the app's never open. I never really check it. I'll post other things in there like maybe once every 2 weeks. But like, I don't think it's a necessity. I don't think you need to have one.
Yeah.
But like someone like I'm not going to say that they would say this, but like someone like Sev or Didact might be different because they're running a Discord. So maybe it's like a different perspective I don't have. But
yeah,
for me personally, I'd say no.
Yeah, I kind of admire the people that do run one, because I know for me, I might have not enough of an online profile to be checking enough. So yeah, kind of like you tweaked in the way of being more of a consumer, of just being there and shouting ourselves out and then seeing when other people shout themselves out and that kind of thing. But to actually manage one, I have no idea. Like, okay, so here's kind of that transition question. Is it a difficult thing to manage one, King, or how's yours going?
Mine doesn't see a whole lot of use. I made it because like, yeah, that'll probably help someday. I have a few people in there. The most action I see, I mean, Halo guy's been chatting the crap out of it the last couple of days, which I'm grateful for. But other than that, the most use I've seen out of it is the self promo channel in there. Like everyone's coming to post their link and dip out. That's pretty much the only use I see out of it. And it's not a bad thing necessarily. They're coming to my Discord to do it, but I just don't have the time or real mental energy to kind of like maintain it, I guess, or just like keep the activity up myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of relying on people to do that for me at this point, and that's probably not the greatest way to start a Discord, so don't do that.
Right.
But that's just like with my schedule and mental energy and like all the directions I'm being pulled, I just don't have time for the Discord really.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Yeah. So to answer your question, no, it's not working.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Nope. That's
I
fine.
see. And it's okay to like see that too. Like one thing I'm seeing in my streams is that I'm like, there's some streams where, like I was saying before, I can be kind of negative, and like there's things I'm trying to balance, like work, and I'm back in school, and there's a lot of things that I'm trying to work on for my own mental health, and so there's so many things that pile up, and I don't want to like ever change it and make it so that, oh, my stream's going to be terrible one day and it's going to be awesome one day, and it, you know, it's okay to have some ups and downs, but I'm trying to I guess find what that balance is. So I haven't found it yet. I'm excited to find it, but I guess it's better for me to know where I'm at. It's not like, oh, I'm perfect already, I don't need to change anything. I can always change things for the better. So I'm just glad I'm not running a Discord straight up. I wouldn't have time. I wouldn't want to commit to it.
No,
that's fair. That's fair. Being active in other people's Discords though, it's you know, for the people that do run those Discords, it's really great help to them. So if you're a streamer, you should always be looking for other ways to support other streamers as well, I think. So being active in another Discord is just as good as running your own.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, actually, there's like so many people that I've seen just start streaming, and it's like, man, I just love hopping in. Like Halo guy's been streaming, Sev, DB, you guys, of course, Didac streaming lots. Ducky Goes Boom, I've seen a couple of her streams, and it's like,
love Ducky Boom.
Yeah, it's sweet to see this going live tab that we have in the Cryptum. And speaking of the Cryptum, I really appreciate that what you put in chat there, Didact. Very kind of you. It is hard to find a balance. I haven't found it, but one day we're just getting closer, I guess. Do you guys find it hard to like stream every day, or do you guys stream every day on average?
Definitely not every day. No.
Okay.
My schedule is I stream Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday evening, Thursday evening, and then Sunday morning till like mid-afternoon.
Nice.
I'm in a relationship, and we have 3 pets that I don't want to leave my girlfriend to take care of all the time by herself. And I want to spend time with her, so I can't stream every day. I already work 9 to 5 or like 9 to 4 every day. So no, I don't stream every day. I stream 4 days out of the week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. What was the rest of that question?
Oh, I was just wondering if people streamed every day, and if if they don't, like, what do they do? Like I try to, but it's, even if I can get like an hour to an hour and a half, it's fine. But a lot of the times it's every other day is what I'm usually getting. So I mean, for me that's fine. But for a while, Nick, you were streaming a lot, which is awesome. I think you're still streaming pretty consistently too.
Yeah, I don't do Saturday, Sunday are like days where I won't like actively, like if it happens great. But like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, between like 9:30 PST and like 12 PST, 1 PST, somewhere in there, you can pretty much guarantee I'm streaming. I actually think I hit the ground too hard running. I was just like, I'm gonna do it like full time. Let's do it. So I probably stream for like 15 or 20 hours a week. But like, you know, and then I'll come home and I'll film a podcast, or I'll play games with friends on Wednesdays. Like I kind of put nights away from gaming. And I know my girlfriend is fair, like she's wonderful and she's so cool with it. But I feel that I don't spend enough time with her. So kind of like Jawley said, like I don't have any pets. But I'm in a relationship and I want to make sure I'm getting enough time for that as well. And just give time to myself. So I do stream every day, usually not weekends. But that might like change, you know. Like I just didn't stream yesterday, and it was kind of nice. I got errands done, so yes and no, I guess. But currently, I'm pretty much full time.
Yeah, me personally, I like being outside.
Love it.
So I need to find time to get outside. I don't know about you guys, but I work from home, so I'm already at this desk pretty much all day on top of streaming. So there's gonna be days where I really need to get away from this 5-foot square and out that door over there, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I hear you.
Can't do it.
You guys don't know how excited I am for summer. Like we've been in a freezer for so long. So
Oh, no.
Yeah.
once that snow's gone, it's gonna be nice to actually be like, oh, it's 9 p.m. and I can go outside in my shorts, you know, and
Love it.
that's gonna be nice. It'll probably help the balance overall. I don't know if I'm experiencing that thing where you're like just grumpy when it's all cold, but maybe that is me. It could be.
Off
Or
stream,
could
like off camera, I'm grumpy all the time. Like I'm only yeah. I know what you mean, man. I'm a big
funny.
old grump.
Yeah, maybe we're just getting older. Maybe we're just turning into boomers, man. I don't know.
Yeah, we're all relatively the same age, so
No,
There's
now
some
I have
really
that to
positive
think about.
boomers, so maybe that's what we got to aim for.
Maybe.
exactly.
There's one
Um,
more question I see.
ooh.
Slinks asked, when you first started streaming, how did you like it? Was it fun or was it boring? And then he also adds, I might start streaming in a few months. That's pretty cool.
Ooh, cool.
What
I
do you guys
encourage you to
think?
try it. You guys go ahead. You go first
I
on that
loved
one.
it. I loved every second of it. If I don't like it, I stop. Like the other day, I was streaming ESO and I was not having a good time. So I was like, okay, we're done. I was like 40 minutes into the stream. I was like, we're done. I just turned it off. So I love it. Loved every minute of it. What was the other part of the question?
He was asking if it was fun or if it was boring. Sounds like it was fun.
Love it. Always fun.
When did you start?
When did I start? Like a month and a half ago. And it's all because of Jared. It's all because of Shmicksy.
Should I say?
Cool, man.
For months, he's been like, not even months, probably like the last year and a half. He's like, dude, you gotta try streaming. You gotta try streaming. You gotta do it. Get in there and try it. And I'm like, no. And I just did it one day. And I haven't looked back.
I guess I just had kind of a really good reason to think your personality and the games you play, the variety of games you play. Since you know, when you were on YouTube, you're doing all sorts of variety stuff, Animal Crossing, and then all of a
Love
sudden
Animal
you'll throw
Crossing.
in some COD videos and some tutorials on zombie stuff. And I was like, if this guy does enough variety games, he'd probably be a great streamer. So I'm glad my hunch was right.
It's worked
You're
out. So thank you.
doing good in last.
And here you are.
Here I
Yeah,
am.
and you've only been here for a couple months. Like I've been on here a long time, but the problem was I was so focused on Mixer. I like started Twitch and then I was like, no, Mixer's like what I'm going to work on.
Mm-hmm.
And then that went. So I kind of got discouraged, if I'm going to be honest. I loved it off the start, but that discouragement on Mixer sucked. So coming to Twitch has been really good. I like the community here, but yeah, it's been fun the whole time. If it ever becomes boring, I'm done, personally.
Yep.
But
Fair enough.
and when did you start streaming, King? I actually don't even know the answer.
I don't even know if I know the answer. I think it was like 2015, 2016.
Okay.
And like I said in the start, I've been on and off for years, so it was really hard for me to actually like gain a following because I'll stream for like a month, I'll be really into it, and then I would stop because, like I said before, I got the job I have now. I was a line cook for like 8 years, and I don't know if you've ever met a line cook, but they're some of like the most overworked, depressed motherfuckers I've ever met in my life.
Oh, 100%.
So it is really hard to keep that mentality of streaming up when you're working those kind of hours. But I wanted to focus on furthering my career. So Twitch was really on and off for the last like 5 years, 6 years. Yeah, it's been 6 years, almost 6 years. Yeah, so I started that, and I've every time I've done stream, I've really enjoyed it. Well, actually, for the most part, when I started, I was already part of a community, so there was a lot of people coming in and out already. I kind of broke away from that community after I took my first break. And there was a long time of me just like streaming to myself, like no one else is there. I'm trying to bounce my personality off of whatever I'm playing. It took a long time for me to get the traction I have now. So I'm in a comfortable spot.
Nice.
So when I started, yeah, I enjoyed it. There was a good long time where I was on and off, where I was like kind of like, this isn't great. But now,
You're loving it.
It's great.
Now he's the king.
Now I'm the king. Look how far we've come.
And as far as you streaming, Slinks, worst thing that happens is you just get more practice in whatever game you're doing or more progression. There's streams where I have that are really slow and I'm like, oh, what a bummer. And then it's like, well, who cares? You know, I still got to like play the game that I would have been playing anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's at the end of the day, for me, it's a lot of everything can be kind of a bonus, I guess, if you have the right perspective.
Definitely. Well, I feel like we could keep going literally all night long, but I know Mr. Jawley, the king himself, would like to go back to streaming, and I've got some stuff to do.
I'm in no rush, honestly. If you guys want to keep going, I'm game.
I see there's one more question. I think this might have to be the last one, and it's a really good question.
All right.
It's from Didact again. He says, apart from being in people's discords and channels, how are you planning on growing? Creating content, uploading frequently, tweeting every day, posting via Insta stories, etc. So you guys go ahead.
Yeah, all right. So I have my Tweak Bigfoot Twitter, TikTok, and my Instagram, and my YouTube, and my Twitch. So I'm like usually posting something on somewhere once a day. Whether it's just like a tweet, like talking about a game, asking questions about a game or whatever, or like posting content. I don't do Discord. Like I'm in the Cryptum Discord and I'll try and interact there, but like normally it's not like it's weird to call it social media for me. I like it and I'm very grateful that I've got to be part of our Discord, but like I don't. It's super intent to use it for, like it's not how I network. I mean, I work from like Twitter. I'm really good face to face. Really, like not that I've met anyone face to face, but like if I could network, like if I could go to a conference or like a TwitchCon and network, that would be really good for me. How do I plan to grow? Probably just by like posting my content on my YouTube, my Twitter. TikTok doesn't really do much for me, but Instagram, same thing. Post things there and just try and build a community that way. And I'll usually go like I've lurked a few people, or sorry, rated and lurked a few people on Twitch, and I'll go into their Discords or their Twitches, and I'll just sit and chat. So that's kind of how I just do it around, go that way or go word of mouth from people. So
right on.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me going next.
Go for it.
So like we were talking, I was talking about using my skill set as a media person. So I use TikTok just because I can edit short videos faster than I can longer videos. So TikTok's kind of a big base thing for me. I haven't had a whole lot of time to edit lately. So, but I got stuff coming out. So I do want to do some more video stuff. I love video work. I do need to do more Instagram. But one of the more concrete plans I have is I want to start doing more giveaways.
Nice.
I think giveaways is a great way to grow your channel. Everyone benefits. If you want this free thing, just follow my channel. Great, you get a chance to win, and hopefully they have a good time while they're there. So giveaways are going to be a big thing. There's a certain few games coming out this year. There's a lot of games that were supposed to come out in March. They all got delayed. But I want to start doing like YouTube playthroughs of games. So there's a couple games I'm waiting on to do that. Excuse me here, sorry. And yeah, just kind of like the rating and the being in other people's stream. There's so many followers I've gained just from going to other people's streams and hanging out there. Like Crispy T, I get a few followers going to his channel. I'm pretty sure I gained a few just going to yours and hanging out in your guys' chats. So that's a great way to do it. That's a great way to grow. One of my all-time favorite methods was when a game called Destruction All-Stars came out. I don't know if you've heard of that one, but it's like a demolition derby type game.
Yep.
And it's an open mic, so you can talk to everyone. At the start of the game, when this game first came out, I was all hyped and energetic because it was day one of the game. When a game was started, I'd be like, all right, guys, listen up. If I win this game, y'all got to follow my Twitch, okay? And that, even if I didn't win, I gained maybe 2 or 3 followers around. It was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So sometimes you got to be a dick about it.
Of course.
Yeah, before I even get into my answer, there was a thing I used to do. I don't know if it was scummy. I don't know. At the end of a free-for-all game, if I had a really good game and I won, I'd be like, so GG's everyone, twitch.tv/Shmicksy. Thanks a lot. And I felt like such a asshole, but you know what? Whatever.
Y'all got stomps. Follow my channel.
Yeah, it was so douchey. So I don't know. I still don't have the answer what that was. But on the real, one thing I have been doing lately, Didac, is I've been trying to do daily Twitter clips. I have a bunch on my Xbox. Yeah. Literally it overfilled. The Xbox Live thing was you're at capacity. You can't share anymore. So okay. So I took a bunch of them and it was all stuffed up. So I threw it up on the OneDrive and I've been just taking them and shortening them down to really short clips, putting them on Twitter and some on Facebook. My Facebook's more of a personal profile right now, but so I'm trying to up my Twitter game. Twitter's kind of a tough thing. I'm not too familiar with it. It's kind of like Discord to me a little bit. I know Twitter more than Discord, but it's something I haven't excelled at. So definitely want to meet more competitive players on Twitter. And I got into kind of a Halo 5 scrim, a chat with a bunch of people at scrim and do some comp stuff. So I'm trying to grow there and we'll see how it goes. I'm not on Insta. I'm not doing dedicated stuff there. So that's I need to branch out more, work more on YouTube. I'm still under 50 subs and just trying to put together what I can. A lot more of it's just podcast stuff, but I did used to do a lot of like 10-minute Halo videos with news and information. So I might want to go back to that. We'll see. I know there's guys like Kevin Kulex that have just like nailed it out of the park with what they do for news channels and stuff. So I won't be him, but I could try. So that's all I can do for right now.
Totally. And hey, if you ever need a competitive partner, I'm getting back into the Halo scene, so hit me up.
H3 for days, dude.
Please,
Yeah,
dude,
man.
because
Yeah.
I've been his competitive partner and I have goosed every tournament. Someone else.
No,
needs
you're
to
good, man.
Give him a boost.
I drag you into tournaments all the time. That's why you need to drag me into an ESO tournament, bro.
I don't know. We get spanked left and right, dude. Oh.
I see a question by the Punisher.
Ooh.
Does pineapples belong on pizza? What do you guys think?
Yes, 1000% yes. The best pizza I've ever had is ham, pineapple, feta. Don't at me. Best pizza. Try it.
I did.
All right. Real quick, if you guys hear rustling in the background, my dog made his way into the room, so he's just he's got a cone on. He's really loud.
Oh, good. I didn't even hear.
Dude, I'll put my
Okay,
cone
that's
on
good.
too. We can match.
Good. Yeah.
I'm gonna give a
maybe.
big hell yeah. I think pineapple on pizza is sweet. I love Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but like I like it. So
Love pineapple.
Here's the thing: it's not my go-to topping. Like if I'm in the mood for Hawaiian pizza, absolutely. I don't knock pineapple on pizza. Whoever I don't understand why people are so against this.
Mhm.
It's not my go-to, but if you get pineapple on your pizza, I'm not gonna be like, no, fuck you, ah! You know? I'm not gonna do it.
Yuck the pizza. Yeah.
yeah.
Imagine if somebody gets pineapple on the pizza and you just like flip it out of their hands, put it on the floor, and I'm not that
Stomp on it.
person.
Yeah.
That's
So
good.
there you go, Punisher. That's your answer.
I
Yes.
think that's a great question to probably end on. It's been a really fun stream.
It's been
Honestly,
fantastic.
we had lots of cool people in chat. Thanks so much for coming on, King. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Where can people find you, dude? What do you got going on?
Oh man,
Where
all
can
my
they find you?
handles are King Jawley. So Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, whatever's on there. TikTok is King Jawley Gaming, or yeah, King Jawley Gaming for TikTok. Yeah, I stream like I said, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursdays.
Nice.
So you can find me then. And you can pretty much anytime these guys are live, you'll find me there as well. Hey, Kronk, you want to settle down, buddy?
Literally, always. You just like pop up randomly. Made me eat a bunch of gross ass beans this morning.
I spent all my points on that, dude.
I'll do it now. I'll do it now for everyone.
Oh shit! You know what? So will I. And then Shmicksy can watch.
I'm just gonna watch, dude.
Yeah.
All right. I got bar for peach or tutti frutti strawberry banana.
Hey, while these two legends are doing this right now, if anyone in the stream hasn't seen already, go into the chat, follow these two guys.
Ugh.
Tweaked is suffering as we speak, so please go and follow Tweaked. King is about to suffer. I mean,
I'm fine.
hopefully.
I got berry blue or toothpaste. It's like
All right,
I can,
toothpaste ain't bad.
yeah, I can brush my teeth now if it goes wrong. You know,
Oh man,
toothpaste.
man, a lot
It's
of
just
gagging.
awful.
I got barf. Sorry, that probably sounds terrible right into my microphone.
Unreal. So anybody that hasn't followed yet, I don't know what you're doing. You got to follow Tweaked and King on Twitch. They're
Sorry, you
awesome streamers, absolute beauties.
Oh.
And like I was saying, like Tweaked and I have been doing this for a little while, doing the Third Floor podcast, and it's really cool to have guests on. So
Yeah, we
thanks
love it.
so much for coming, King. It was cool. It was ad lib. It was fun to
Yeah.
interact with the chat, dude.
Thanks for having me. I'm really good at talking. And like we said, 15, 20 minutes. It's been an hour. So
Shoot, really?
Yeah.
What?
yeah, dude.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun.
I keep
Flies
my
when you're having
I actually turn my brightness off. So like when I'm podcasting, I'm looking at a black screen because I like stare at myself. I'm like, yeah. So I really like Halo, and I think it's. So I haven't noticed this thing. Like my screen's been off the whole time.
Nice, man.
Speaking of, I'm gonna hop back in the stream for an hour. Do you guys want to play some Halo, or are you guys go into COD?
I'm gonna try and watch. If COD's not done,
I'll
I'll
be
try and hop
lurking.
on. But
I might, yeah. Like my plan. I played a bit of Halo with you, and now I think I'll play a little bit of COD with Nick if Nick's playing, and then I really got to do homework, boys.
Yeah,
I
dude.
realized I have a midterm tomorrow, dude.
it's like 11 o'clock for you.
Why are you here?
That's
Go to work.
11. No, you know what? I go all night, so it's
Alright,
all
cool.
good. Are you gonna start streaming like right now, King?
Yeah.
Throw your raid, bro.
Oh, that'd be fun. All right, cool. Yeah, give me like, let me just set things up. Give me like 5 minutes, just because I gotta get things set up.
Yeah, we'll
Right
just
on,
keep
man.
chatting.
All right.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks
Everyone
for
in the
coming,
chat.
King.
Thanks for the
You're the
questions. Love you all.
Peace
Bye.
out, dude.
Oh, I had to click it twice. That was weird.
Oh, finally he's gone. Oh, just kidding. He's gone.
Man,
No,
what an awesome time.
We'd love to have more people on. There's like a small 10-step application process plus $200 processing fee if you want to join. Yeah, we'll do
Pretty
that.
serious deal here on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, we're big time. No, like I think our community has been really good. And I'm not gonna say our community. When I say our community, I mean like the community we're in. I didn't build this. I was literally I know Jared and he's like, hey dude, I'm in this community. And I hopped in and then was like, cool. Give me your love. Everyone, come here.
Met the fam.
Follows. Let's go. But like the community we're a part of has been so nice and so beneficial to be part of. Like it's been so helpful to be part of this community. I'm staring at myself again. I turn my screen off.
UG.
It's just been good. You know, it's been a wonderful like time getting to know people. And I love that we can meet people at King Jawley who come into streams, you know, and hang out, and we can have them on our little podcast. So yeah, it's been a really fun time.
It's been a blast. I can't believe it's episode 21, dude.
Yeah, and it's funny because we should be way
bizarre.
farther, but we just slacking.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm trying to look at things like it's a bonus if things happen. And
Yeah.
I think even tonight is a testament to that. You guys are awesome in the chat. I see Didac put, I'd love to join you boys sometime. That would be really cool.
We'd love to have you.
I know you got your 12-hour stream coming up at some point here, so I didn't want to like push for it, but I think sometime it'd be really cool. I don't know which months are busier or quieter for you. I know for school it's kind of random for me. Nick, is your schedule like, do you have a busy March or what do you?
Dude, I don't do anything. I'm waiting to find out if I get into school again to get another degree. I'll go back in September. So I work split shifts at work, man. So like I'm just chilling.
Nice.
Should take up a hobby or something. But
here it is, man.
Here it is.
Here it is. The Punisher. Yeah, we will get that Aussie up in here.
Dude, I would love to.
Let me know when you're good to go. We sure will.
If you guys want to see any topics, let us know. Sorry, I cut you off, Jared. But if you guys want to see like a certain topic for us to talk about, please let us know. We may have covered it on our YouTubes. You can check the podcast there. But if there's something we haven't covered and you want to hear it, let us know.
Yeah. Usually we cover like news as far as like gaming news that's come out. A lot of stuff on Call of Duty, lots of stuff on Halo when I can recycle that information from what I see on YouTube. We talk a lot about random stuff like nostalgia for Animal Crossing or Pokemon. So we try to go anywhere people want us to be.
Yeah, yes we do. You know, and it works out that way. It's like it's really like very flexible in what we talk about. We've talked about everything you just covered. You know, we love it. It's just a fun side gig for us that like I think one day I was like, dude, let's just do this. I want to do this with somebody, let's do it. And we haven't looked back.
Yeah. And there's been times where we've taken a couple of weeks off and been like, it's okay. We just don't want to make it so it's a chore. That wouldn't be good. Got to be having an enjoyable time. Sure. Let's talk about how the Raiders are better than the Seahawks. Yeah, I know NFL so poorly.
Whatever. Sorry, did they make the playoffs this season? No, I don't think so.
Why is Tweak talking to John Lennon? That's a great question.
I got a question for you actually, and I should have asked it earlier. 2 questions. One, what's the game you're most hyped for this year? And I'm not like begging you to say Halo. I don't know. I'm assuming it's Halo, but like, what game are you most excited for this year?
Yeah, I'll say Halo as the default. Halo Infinite. I'm so pumped. I've been pumped since. Well, it was supposed to come out last year, like 2020. So, I mean, like, I've been thinking about this game for so long. I've been playing Halo 5 since it came out in October of 2015. So, I'm so hungry to play it and to have a free multiplayer. Like, anybody's going to be able to play it. PC, cross-platform, it's going to be sick. So, if they nail it out of the park, we're golden. And if they don't, it could be one of the last nails in the coffin for Halo. So there's a lot riding on it. I'm kind of scared, but I'm more excited than scared.
Sick.
That's my quick thoughts. How about you?
I'm looking forward to a game that nobody's heard of. If someone in the chat's heard of this, I'll be pretty stoked. It's a game called Biomutant. And I've been following this game for years. It literally is like a kung fu post-apocalyptic open world with animals. Like you play like a ninja looking white squirrel thing, and there's like mechs. It just looks nuts.
That sounds weird.
It
Sounds really
literally,
cool.
yeah, it's by THQ Nordic, and it's been like in production for years, and they bumped it back. Literally, the last trailer they put out looks sick, but the date, instead of saying TBD, just says when we're ready. Like, oh, I'll release
Nice.
this when we're ready, and I'm like, just give me the freaking game. So like I was gonna say Far Cry 6. That's gonna launch actually any day now, but no, for me it's Biomutant. I'm trying not to buy
That's
any
really
games
cool.
this year, and that's probably the one I'm gonna buy.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm in the dark,
It's really good.
and I'm wearing sunglasses, so it's really dark. I just wanted to highlight a comment here. I think mental health motivation in the streaming scene would be a good topic. Yeah, I think so too.
Done.
I try not to burn that topic out because like there's things that I'm trying to work on, but I mean at the same time, if I'm trying to work on things, it's probably a great thing to talk about and encourage people to take it seriously.
Yeah.
I know we always talk about like, poggers, and a lot of what Twitch is just banter and fun, but at the same time, I've learned a lot of like life lessons. Like honestly, without you guys, without you Tweaked and without you Didact and Punisher and all you guys in chat and all the people in the Discord, like I would have had a really crappy COVID.
Yeah,
And
dude.
it changed everything for me to be able to hang out with people without having to go and get in trouble with COVID restrictions for. So the online community's been awesome. And yeah, I think it would be worth having a full-on chat about. So it'd be really cool.
Love it. Yeah. If Jawley comes on and we don't notice, please somebody let us know. We're in that raid.
Yeah.
I'm not on Twitch right now, so I can't check.
But I can check.
But yeah, no, I agree with you. Like if I knew COVID was going to start, I would have played World of Warcraft a long time ago, and I'd be into it. But it's not, So like I was like, well, what can I do during COVID? Like I'm not gonna get hooked into another game, and having this community to be like a part of has been really nice. It's just been like nice to meet and chat with people and just like hang out. Like I don't go out with friends. I literally come home every day and just chill with my girlfriend, which is so wonderful. But like getting to talk to people online has been really nice. I also feel like I shoehorned World of Warcraft into that conversation. I don't know how many times I've said that game now, but I love it and it's great. And I'll shoehorn it into any conversation.
It's gonna be funny when you get a hold of it and you just get deep back into it, man. You're gonna be gone. We hook, line, and sinker.
I won't be addicted to it. Like I overplay my addiction to it. I've come out of an addiction to it. Like that game, like literally when I was in high school, I would get up at 6 a.m., play for like 30 to 40 minutes, quickly wash my face, shove down food if I even ate food, catch the bus to school, come home, play go to high school, come home, play for like another 4 or 5 hours, and then do stuff.
So like, would you say, maybe this is another talk for another day, but like, would you say it was like an actual, like a negative problem for you, that game?
I was having a good time. So negative, like mentally, no, it's fantastic.
Okay, good.
Negatively, like of like school and shit. Yeah, definitely. It was bad. It got so bad that I actually not even just wore like a butt groove into my couch. I broke the frame because I sat on the same spot on the couch every day.
That's unreal.
It was bad.
That's poggers, dude.
Yeah, it was poggers. So like addiction was real for that one. But
yeah. Because I've heard some people that have actually been like, wow, I really wish I didn't do that. Like yours isn't that case in this. I just wanted to ask to make sure. But yeah, some people are like, yeah, I was like addicted like it was a drug. And I'm like, damn. Like, I love Halo, but I've never lost sleep, Like I've been I gotta get up. I gotta.
Oh. Good times.
I hear King is live. So I think it might be time to throw a big host.
Let's do it. I'm not in Twitch, so I'll just yell raid and nobody hears me.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll get the raid going here. I don't know what to say. Thanks for watching, everybody. It was really cool.
Thank you very much. Well, we try to do it again next Thursday around this time or an hour earlier, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, usually we're aiming for Thursdays and we'll see what happens. If you're watching this as a post commentary on YouTube, thanks for sticking around. I know it was a huge video, but thanks again for all you people that watch on YouTube. Do appreciate it very much.
Oh, definitely.
And I guess that's it. So as we always say, peace out.
Peace out.